new milkshakes, S.P.E.W, Jimmy Fallon entertainment passes, and more on episode 289 of the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast. Hello everybody, welcome to the show. It is me, your wonderful host Tracy. With me this evening for this show we have Lee.
Hello everyone.
We have Darren.
What's up, Internet?
And we have Chris.
Hey yo.
I think there's a bit more in delay on Chris's end.
I think so. How is everybody?
Good.
Tired.
Tired.
New puppy.
Yes.
New puppy.
New puppy.
Darren's channeling his inner queen.
Pardon?
There's corgi.
Oh, quick! I went somewhere else. I thought... I was thinking, I didn't think we were making that public yet.
Oh, okay, well.
Sorry, Darren. It's a good job we're not going out there for a while, because I think...
Hey, depending on what happens, we might be coming out in 2 months.
Well,
For those of you in the UK, I wasn't going to bother putting this in, but I will mention it. There's a TV show we have over here called Ant and Dec's Saturday Night Takeaway, and last year they did their live finale from the Magic Kingdom. So we were like, right, where are they going to do it this year? Where are they going to top the Magic Kingdom? Have a guess where this year's live finale is being taped? In the entrance to Universal Studios, Florida.
woohoo!
We've entered that competition
Sweet.
4 times at the moment.
Is that 4 for you?
3 for me, 1 for you.
Yeah, if I can remember the password to my other email address, so I can get it and check it, I will be.
So if any of our listeners want to enter for us, just message us and I'll put the details in.
Or if you want to enter for yourself.
Ah, us.
Right.
Get them over.
So we've got a nice little show by the looks of things here. Quite looking forward
There's
to
actually
it.
quite a lot going on again.
There is, it's nice. We'll start as usual with the birthdays. Oh, and it's over to me for that. So, birthdays this time.
The Producers Club birthdays, they're not
Produce-
just everybody's birthdays.
It's everybody's birthday.
It's
Happy
not.
birthday, everybody.
Listen,
Lee's
everyone
buying
in the world's
everybody.
birthday.
Yes, Lee's buying everybody a present.
I'm not.
Producers Club birthday seems you're being so pedantic. Everybody knows what we mean. On February the 25th, we have David Fuller's birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
And on March the 1st, we have Anthony McKenna's birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
So just the 2 this time. So
Yeah.
I hope you have a lovely time celebrating. Yeah. Okay then.
Party on.
Absolutely.
Dude.
I think, because it made me chuckle in that little intro at the beginning, I think we should have a S.P.E.W from Darren, please.
All right, well, here it goes. This view comes from Brian Gamutza, I'm going to say. Gamutza. Does that sound good to me?
Yeah.
Good.
I don't know, does it sound good to you?
Yes, I think it does. Hello, everyone. We would like to share a S.P.E.W from our most recent trip, January 11th through the 14th to Universal Orlando. Rip Ride Rocket had been down most of the day, unfortunately, in my case. But so we went back to USF to ride it before park closed on our last day. The line was massive, so I decided to hold everyone's belongings to save some time getting a locker. After my wife and boys finished the ride, they were unable to find me, and since I had all their phones, couldn't call me.
Oh.
They went into one of the gift shops and explained their predicament. A security guard called Matthew Davis gave my son his personal phone to allow him to call me, and we were quickly reunited. It would have been very easy for him to direct him to guest services or elsewhere and prolong the process, but Mr. Davis went above and beyond to help our family. So
Awesome.
Wow.
very cool.
Yeah.
I'm really impressed with that.
Yeah, like you said, he could have just gone, oh, guest services that way, they'll help you
Yeah.
out, but just to go, there's my cell phone, crack on.
How nice
Yeah.
is that?
Awesome.
That's
Meanwhile, where
really
did he run off to? I mean, I would run away from Rip Ride Rocket as well.
Yeah.
I'd be going the opposite way to it.
Am I the only one here likes Red
But,
Ride Rocket?
It's all right.
Darren, I know you're
One of my
offended.
favorites.
Do you
Yeah,
like...
yeah.
Oh, so that's all right then. I like Chris even more now.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So, Chris,
So don't forget to send us your SPEWs. We love reading out your great team member experiences, so please send us more. If a team member go above and beyond to help make your trip extra special, email and send it to us at podcasts@uuopodcast.com and title it S.P.E.W. And don't forget to go to guest services and let them know too. That's what I'm
Definitely.
doing.
Awesome.
Cool.
Yes. I think it's time for a little Did You Know with Mouse and Muggle.
Hey guys, this is Michelle
And Robin.
from Mouse Muggle Travel Company with another great Did You Know tip. Hey Robin, did you know that Universal Orlando Resort has a price match guarantee?
I did not. All
Tell
right.
me you're lying. I think
Yeah.
you did know that.
Maybe I did, but tell me more.
So with Universal, whether you're booking directly through their website or on the phone with Universal or through your trusty travel agent, aka Mouse Muggle Travel Company, you can rest assured knowing that you're getting the best price because they have this price match guarantee. So if you book a trip with Universal through one of those methods I just told you, and then within 48 hours you find the identical package offered elsewhere, and it has to be identical, at a better price, you can let your travel agent know, you can contact Universal directly, they will research it, and if it is in fact an identical match at a cheaper rate, they will refund you the difference as well as give you a $25 credit to purchase additional products to go towards your package. So again, it has to be claimed within 48 hours of making a deposit on a Universal package or within 48 hours if you paid in full, either way. And of course, this doesn't include those other types of sites that are auctions or timeshares. Anything like that, of course, wouldn't be fair to price match. But anything
Yeah,
else,
that's great.
Expedia, Travelocity, any of those places, if you happen to find it elsewhere, they will do a price match. So you really have nothing to lose when you book your vacation package directly through your trusty travel agent.
Fabulous. Good to know, Michelle.
Yeah, I thought so. Thought that was a pretty good. I mean, I don't know of any other companies
Right.
that offer that, so that's pretty good.
Lots of times once you book it, that's it. That's what you get.
Yep, exactly. And not only do they refund the difference, but give you a little bonus.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Couple drinks on them.
Exactly. All right. Well, that does it for this week's Did You Know by
The Mouse.
and the Muggle.
Cool.
It is, because it's Universal keeping people booking direct with Universal. They
Yeah.
give you the incentive to not go and book with these other sites and still keep the business with them. So, yeah, why not?
Awesome. Yeah, that's a really good
Some money in there too. It's a nice kicker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They must be really sure of the prices because they wouldn't want to give anything away.
No. Yeah.
Yeah. Chris, would you like to tell us about the 3 new milkshakes at Toothsome, please?
Absolutely. All right, yeah. So Toothsome's Chocolate Emporium and Savory Feast Kitchen have announced 3 new milkshakes for their menu, as if there wasn't enough already. So the first one we got here is the Confetti Shake, which is made of vanilla ice cream, vanilla buttercream frosting, rainbow sprinkles, fresh whipped cream, and a slice of confetti cake on top.
Yes, please.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. The next is the Cookie Jar Shake, which is made of vanilla ice cream, fresh whipped cream, blended cookies, and topped with both crumbled cookies and, of course, an entire cookie.
Okay.
And last, but definitely not least, is the Peanut Butter and Jelly Shake, which is made of peanut butter ice cream and strawberry sauce, and topped with a PB&J sandwich, crushed peanuts, and a PB&J cupcake, and fresh whipped cream.
Oh my God, that's
So-
mine. That is mine. Oh my God.
I'm the first one.
You have your full meal and dessert in one.
Yes.
Yes. I would probably go for the cookie one, I think.
So for those, adding those 3 on, they've now got, I think I just counted 14 milkshakes in total. 14 different milkshakes. And they're all very different.
I haven't had one yet.
If you add that to all the other desserts, what is that, like 30 desserts?
It's crazy.
Jeez.
Wow.
And they're expensive. Darren, have you had one from there?
No, I haven't.
Chris, you have though, haven't you?
Yeah, I've gone like once or twice.
Are they any good?
The ones that we got, they were good. They weren't out of this world milkshakes, but they weren't bad. So we want to go back and try another one. One time we went there, we saw a lady get like a key lime pie one.
Yes.
That looked really good. She said it was really good. So that's kind of on our radar next time we have a chance.
One of the sort of complaints I heard was they were quite thin. They weren't like a proper thick milkshake, like an ice cream milkshake, more like a...
Milkshake.
Yeah.
Yeah. It wasn't as thick as I guess some milkshakes are. So I have to agree with you on that.
Because they're expensive. They're like the cheapest one's $12.
Youch.
For just like $1 more, you can have a chocolate old fashioned there instead, which I highly recommend.
There
Those
you
are
go.
good.
I was just going to complain that every time I look, all I ever see is chocolate.
Well, Toothsome.
But I know it's a chocolate emporium, but some of us don't like chocolate.
Black confetti cake one then would work pretty well for you.
Yeah, there you go.
That sounds like all vanilla, right? There was I don't even think there was even chocolate syrup or anything on there.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
No, yeah, that milkshake didn't have any chocolate in there, so you should be good, Trace.
Oh, good. Good.
Mm-hmm.
Good, but that peanut, like, I love PB&J. Let's be honest, right? I've just made my sandwiches for tomorrow for work, and I couldn't be asked doing anything elaborate like I normally do. I have peanut butter and jam sandwich.
Yeah. Yes.
I like it.
Well.
I like
It's
it.
healthy.
Yeah, me too.
Fruit and nuts. It's good for energy and healthy.
There you go.
I just don't know how a peanut butter and jelly sandwich would be together with ice cream. Like the bread.
What was the ice cream?
Milk.
Vanilla, wasn't it?
Do you see they should do brown bread ice cream?
Can you get brown bread ice cream?
Yes.
No, they use peanut butter ice cream.
Brown bread ice cream would obviously give you the bread portion of it. Oh, brown bread ice cream's amazing.
I've never heard of it.
Really?
Mm.
It sounds weird.
It's not. It's lovely.
So it's ice cream that tastes like bread?
No. It's weird.
I'm just trying to understand here.
It's all right. You're not the only one.
It's sweet and it's
Why is it called brown bread ice cream if it doesn't taste like
malty
brown bread?
And because there is brown bread in it.
Okay.
It's just
Is
nice.
it like banana bread pudding ice cream?
No, it's nicer.
Oh.
It's nice. It's one of those where it's kind of like it tastes really posh.
Eh?
Nicer than banana and tastes very posh.
Yes.
I've got it in my head right now.
I love a hint of posh.
Made with ice
Yes.
cream.
Yep, you got it.
This guy has a little bit of like a beer taste to it, like that brewery smell, that bready smell.
Yeah.
Just imagine that in an ice cream. I'm okay with
Tons of
that.
hops.
Yes.
Beer ice cream.
I've had butterbeer ice cream.
True. True.
Indeed.
Let's go and hear some little things from Seth, shall we?
Hi everyone, this is Seth Kabursky from the Unofficial Guides, and I am back with a wet edition of all the little things that are new around Universal Orlando. I recently paid my first visit of the year to Volcano Bay, and I've got a few little tidbits about Universal's water park to share with you. First up, the weight restrictions on the Kalantai-Nui Serpentine drop slides have bounced between 200 pounds and 230 pounds since the park opened. I'm happy to report that they've added some additional padding to the bottom of the slides, which means that the weight limit is back up to 230. So if you are in between, you should now have the opportunity to ride those speed slides. And if you want to get on those slides without waiting for your tapu-tapu time, Universal has been selling express passes for the park for about $20 per day for one-time use. Now, these express passes are only available on the day of inside the park. You cannot order them in advance. So if you're interested, head over to one of the concierge huts as soon as you enter the park. Speaking of entering the park, you will notice some construction walls to the left-hand side as you approach the park entrance. It looks like they are doing some reconfiguring of the park exit and are shifting the lanes over to accommodate guests better. And last but definitely not least, I am thrilled to report that the tuna poke, which was one of my favorite menu items when the park first opened, has returned to the Feasting Frog. Tuna poke was one of the first food items that was removed from the park, but now it can be purchased again. We're heading into the parks now, and there's not a lot of big news inside Universal Studios Florida other than Mardi Gras, which is currently ongoing. The big change to Mardi Gras this year is that a bar has been placed in the extended queue of Transformers, which is a much nicer setup for getting a drink. However, the booths around the park this year, again, only sell pre-mixed cocktails and beer. If you want a custom mixed drink, you're going to have to go to Finnegan's for that. Also in Universal Studios Florida, merchandise for Globus Mundi has started appearing around Diagon Alley and in various Harry Potter shops. This travel-themed merchandise is tied into a new store, which is rumored to be opening soon. They closed one of the 3 wand shops in Ollivander's at Diagon Alley and are converting it into a merchandise space. No official confirmation on that yet, but expect to see themed travel items and Hogwarts Express merchandise sold at this location when it opens. In the resort hotels, Sapphire Falls Resort has officially launched its Despicable Me character breakfast. It's a buffet meal featuring Gru, his daughters, and the Minions, of course. Pricing for adults is $35. There are 3 seating times available, 7:30 a.m., 9 a.m., and 10:30 a.m. every Saturday morning. Over at the Hard Rock Hotel, the kids' suites have recently been converted into future rock star suites, which include a stage for the kids to perform on and an actual piece of celebrity memorabilia, which is the first time that's been placed inside a guest room.
Cool.
Finally, as you are exiting the Universal Orlando Resort, if you are heading to I-4 eastbound, be prepared to detour. The main entrance ramp onto I-4 eastbound from Universal Boulevard has closed and will not reopen for several months until the interchange is completely rebuilt. So guests are being detoured from Universal Boulevard onto International Drive and then Kirkman Road. So be prepared to take a little extra time when leaving Universal. That's all for now. I'll be back in another couple weeks. Until then, this is Seth Kaburski from the Unofficial Guide, Touring Plans, Orlando Weekly, and Attractions Magazine, keeping an eye out on all those little things for you.
This Globus Mundi store that everyone's saying's coming's a weird one.
Why?
Well, MuggleNet reported it last week. I actually had it in the show notes and I left it for Seth to put it in there because no one knows anything official, but apparently MuggleNet reported it last week. As Seth said, they've closed the 3rd Ollivander's room. But they've said they're expecting something more than a store.
Right.
But apparently it's quite small.
Yeah, there's not going to be... If it's one of those rooms, then that's not a lot of space.
No.
I feel like they have enough merchandise stores, though.
Yeah.
But I could be wrong.
No, it's... look at Craig Lucas. His biggest complaint of Diagon Alley, he states it's the world's biggest Harry Potter shopping mall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You've got one ride and a restaurant and somewhere to get a drink and some ice cream, and everywhere else is a shop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And the crazy thing is it's still packed every time you go in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. For what? We don't know.
So do we know what size room that is? Is it like equivalent to the Goblin Money Exchange?
Yeah, we've never been in the Ollivanders in Diagon Alley, have we?
Yeah, I'm guessing
that's a
it would be
small
similar
room,
to
isn't
that.
it?
The room sizes are the same, roughly.
Oh, so they're relatively small then, aren't they? It's like
Yeah.
slightly smaller than the shop where you, like the front of the shop where you buy your ones in Hogsmeade then. Slightly smaller than that.
Yeah.
Have you done it before, Darren?
Yes. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, we go there to see hope we get Adrian every once in a while. And we do. We usually luck out and get him somehow. So but yeah. I think like the room maybe holds like 20 people. 20, 30 max.
Mm.
So
And that's like all just standing. And then that's, you're not counting merchandise stands and stuff in there. And a register. Well, you've got the bigger area back there. You could probably cut that in half for the register and use the rest of the space, but that's still not a lot of space there.
Especially when it's something that in the Potter universe, it's not a big thing. No, I'm not even sure whether it was created specifically for Diagon Alley. I
don't recall that name at all.
Not in the books, not
No?
really. So it's not like something that people are going to be clamoring for this new merchandise of something they know.
Wouldn't it just be a big pile of flu powder, basically?
Yeah.
Like that's your travel agency.
Do we know that it's going to be a shop? It could be another animatronic type thing.
That's the rumour
Yes.
going around. I was talking to Seth about it the other day, and he said he'd heard this rumour months ago.
Right.
Yeah. Like you said in there, apparently there's some merchandise in other stores with
Yes.
that branding on there. So
Strange one.
Yeah.
We shall have to see. Right. Now I'm going to hop in with one here. I'm going to talk about the new entertainment passes at Race Through New York.
I'm interested to see everyone's opinion on this, actually.
Yeah. We were alerted last week that new passes have been made available at Race Through New York starring Jimmy Fallon. These new passes, which are called the entertainment passages.
Not passages.
No. The entertainment passes allow guests to bypass the first level of the queue and take in the Ragtime Gals and hashtag the panda only, and guests may then leave without riding the ride. So if you want one of these fantastic passes, just ask an NBC page.
That's what they're called.
At the entrance. And if you want to see what they look like, you can head over to UUOpodcast.facebook.com or head to our Instagram page where we've got images. Yeah.
Right. How bad, what does it speak to the standard of that ride when you can get a pass that lets you go in and watch the pre-show and then leave?
Yeah, but you're skipping the queue.
There isn't really a queue.
yeah,
You're skipping the first level of queue.
It's a queueless attraction.
Well,
Here's my take on it, right? So I think it's kind of a good idea. I personally wouldn't do it, but I know people complain about Universal not having areas for people to cool down during the summertime or, relax. And they do have those couches up there. They do have, I think, phone chargers and all that. So this is kind of a little quick escape you can do without having to go in the queue, right? Because in order to go in there, you still have to sign up and get like a return time. Well, what if the return time is 2 hours from now and you want to relax 5 minutes from now? So you can kind of see it as something that some people would use.
and what if you've waited the 2 hours to come back for your return time and you want to sit down? Then you can't because the people have got the entertainment passes to use the seats and the outlets.
That would be infuriating.
Yes.
Yeah,
I would just sit on them.
Like, it worries me that we're gonna see the next evolution of this queueless system coming with Fast and Furious, and they still haven't even figured it out for Jimmy Fallon. That the queue for that ride has changed. It's like, right, so we're not going to have a standby line. And I remember Hunter going at least 3 times to try and get a return time for it, and there was none left. So if you go when it first opened and you didn't get a return time, you couldn't then just go and queue. That was it. You just didn't do it. And then they had a standby line in. But then how would you have a standby line on a queueless attraction?
Yeah.
I don't know. Obviously, somebody thinks this is a wonderful idea.
I would do it because I love, like, I'd just sit there all day and watch the Ragtime Gals because I think they're awesome. But it's like giving you a pass to go and stand in the Bill Weasley room and watch that and then not do Gringotts and just walk out.
I'm for that.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around it.
Do you think maybe it's somewhat of a response to people complaining that they've ridden, the ride, but never got to see hashtag or the Ragtime Gals?
Maybe. Yeah, you're right.
I've seen posts about that where, people said, I was there for X amount of time and they didn't come out.
Yeah, I've heard that. So that's a good point.
I've been on the ride twice and I haven't seen the Ragtime Gals.
Hashtag the demographic.
Yeah. It's still such a weird one.
I mean, surely they know what time
absolutely.
the Ragtime Gals are coming out, though. You could ask. When you get your pass, are the Ragtime Gals going to be on, or can I get a pass for later? When they are going to be on.
Yeah, but the thing is you're getting it on the app. It doesn't really say anything.
Okay.
So, I mean, you could ask out in the front, but by that time, if you get to the front, then most of the passes for the day are usually picked up. So,
but again, how does that speak to the quality of the ride when the things people are complaining about is they didn't get to see the pre-show?
yeah, true.
Oh.
Because and then the seating there, like, you know, waiting to get seated and waiting for the attraction to start is just terrible because it's just a huge group of people, you know, like sitting audience style, and then they're having to direct people from the far outside edges. So if anybody in the middle's having trouble, then that's a big problem for everybody. Like we had one where a kid was just like not giving him a thumbs up, like because he is a kid and didn't feel like doing that. So like held the whole ride up for like a good 7 minutes while we all sat there and just waited for this kid to give a thumbs up. His mom is like, he's okay, he's good. And they're like, oh, we need a thumbs up from the kid, you know, like,
That's
so.
ridiculous.
Really? That's ridiculous.
Talk about red tape.
Yeah.
So yeah, this entertainment pass is sounding better and better.
I've got to say though, really, if this is right, this is, you know, this has come from the top. They need to look at this and take note, because obviously people are wanting
Live
entertainment.
Yeah.
We need some shows in the park.
Oh, without a doubt.
You know, people need to be able to just take 15, 20, 30 minutes out of the day to be able to just cool down, have a drink, be entertained. You know, we lost Beetlejuice.
Yep.
In there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Animal Actors is long for this world.
What we're left with? Barney?
And if, well, depending on which
I'm not gonna
rumours
go
you
and see.
believe, I don't think Barney will be there much longer either. So you're left with the stuff in the Wizarding World, but it's not somewhere you can go and chill out because it's
you have to
standing.
Yeah.
The horror makeup show.
That's it.
Other than
That's
that, you're
a
doing
sit-down one.
Trek where you get the hell battered out of you.
That's not sitting down. That's still a ride. It's not a show.
It's sitting down, it's not.
No.
We need an entertainment pass for that one.
I like the pre-show for that.
You need an ER pass for that one. Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Okay, while we digest that, let's have an ad from Mouse Muggle.
Hey you, that's right, you. Doesn't listening to the crew at UUOP every week make you wish that you were actually at Universal Orlando Resort? Well, stop wishing and start doing. Mouse and Muggle Travel Company is the perfect place to begin. Their team of concierge-level travel planners will help you every step of the way. From finding the right fit for your family and budget to customized itineraries and insider tips. They can handle it all. Even if a hiccup that is up to no good arises during your trip, Mouse and Muggle Travel Company will manage the mischief for you. And for you muggles who also love the mouse, their team of experts specialize in Disney destinations too. And the best part of all, their services are free to you. So, if you're ready to plan your next Disney or Universal vacation, let Mouse and Muggle Travel Company do all the work for you. Just go to mouseandmuggle.com and fill out a no-obligation quote request. Or send an email to info@mouseandmuggle.com. It's that simple. So what are you waiting for? Just raise your wand and repeat after me. Accio, phone. Didn't work? Muggles. Here, try some pixie dust instead. And remember, whether you're a mouse or a muggle, Mouse and Muggle Travel Company can help make your next vacation simply magical.
Okay, let's have some more foodie stuff. Let's have a Voodoo Donuts review.
What? It's open?
Yeah. We sent James H. Carter II.
How posh is
How
that?
very posh. To Universal Hollywood. So, a precursor.
Ooh.
A little taster to whet your appetite.
Howdy, gang. This is your pal, James H. Carter II from the Creepy Kingdom podcast. I'm coming to you live from Universal Studios Hollywood City Walk. Lee had asked me to stop by Voodoo Donuts and give you Orlando folk a little preview of what's coming your way when it opens later this year. I've been here several times before since this location opened, I believe in May of 2017. and it's virtually impossible for me to come to City Walk or Universal without going here. In the past, I've had the ODB, which is a peanut butter and chocolate donut with Oreos on top of it and peanut butter drizzle. That's my favorite, so let's try something else. I've decided to start it off with the Captain Oh My Captain donut. It's like a regular donut with vanilla frosting and Captain Crunch. Pretty safe to say it's pretty delicious. I like Captain Crunch. It's kind of like just eating Captain Crunch because the vanilla frosting is kind of like milk, right? So if you like Captain Crunch, get ready for that one. I got the Chuckles donut, which is a chocolate donut with peanuts, caramel, and chocolate drizzle. So wow, this is a huge one. This is pretty much like eating a Reese's peanut butter cup pie.
Sounds good
A
to
lot of
me.
peanuts, a lot of chocolate. Very tasty. This next one is about half the size of the other donuts that I've had. The 8 Mile donut. This is a vanilla donut with vanilla frosting, completely covered in M&Ms. This is pretty much the equivalent of taking a whole bag of M&Ms, shoving it in your mouth at once, and then throwing a donut in there just to even it out. If you just like regular plain donuts, of course you can get that. The one that most people like to get is the Voodoo doll. Of course, it's a Voodoo Donut. I didn't get it because I don't like donuts with filling in it.
What?
But, can you believe that?
No.
But this one's designed clearly because it's shaped like a Voodoo doll, but it has a raspberry jelly inside, chocolate frosting, and a pretzel for a steak through the heart. I'm not sure what the pricing is going to be out there, but I think they're pretty reasonably priced for you to get. They're kind of around the $2 mark. So for theme park food and for gourmet donuts, I think it's an acceptable price. All right, the last one I'm going to taste here is called the Dirt Donut, and it is described as raised yeast donut with vanilla frosting and Oreo cookies.
Jesse hates
Donut
Oreos.
is so soft and delicious. But again, it's kind of a similar theme here. It's like taking a whole box of Oreos and not a whole box. Like one of those snack packs, shoving it in your mouth and putting a donut in there at the same time. Just an onslaught of Oreo here. Well, I much prefer them to the Simpsons donuts, which is too sweet. Believe it or not, I don't know. I just
Disagree.
it felt,
It's weird, isn't it?
when I
No,
had
never
that,
happened.
the big pink donut, it's just too sweet. And I think it's going to be an awesome option. It's affordable. They have some coffee items in there at a separate counter, which I have not partaken in because I don't drink coffee drinks. But UUOP wants me to eat some donuts. I'm there for them. All right, this is James signing off.
Awesome.
Oh, that's a
I'm
brilliant.
very excited. I'm even more excited. Oh my god, I can't wait.
You'd have to get the 8 Mile one just because that
Yeah.
name is ingenious.
Oh, it really is.
Yeah, certainly.
I bet there's gonna be queues out of the door. in
Oh,
that
yeah.
place.
It will
Yeah. It's
make
gonna be
a
8 Mile.
ton. Hey! I like it. Even with a bad head, you still manage to crack the jokes.
What can I say?
But that place is going to be heaving.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's so
Probably
clever
like-
when you look at what City Walk was 3 or 4 years ago and what it is now. That they've still got those chain restaurants, and you've still got, if you're not into sort of trying sort of newish stuff, you've still got a Hard Rock there if you want it. You've still
Yeah.
got a Bubba
True.
Gump. You've still got a Margaritaville.
You got Burger King if you need it.
Yeah, and Moe's
Yeah.
and stuff. But then everything else is totally not totally unique, but there's only so many places
Yes,
in
the niche
2 or 3
places.
places. Like for whatever you think about Cowfish, there's only is there 1 or 2 other locations outside Orlando. Toothsome, Vivo, which is apparently going into Universal Hollywood, Antojitos.
Love
Hot Dog Hall of
Antihitos.
Fame. It's Red Oven. There's so many great places at City Walk now that are unique, and I think places you would make the effort to go to.
Destination places.
Yeah.
You know, it would be awesome. I'm going to start a Twitter campaign now. If they start doing one donut for each, like for a signature dessert at each of the restaurants,
Oh, that would be
my-
awesome.
like a partnership with each one of those. Oh, that would be so cool.
Yeah.
And you know what I was thinking of specifically? Right across the street from Voodoo Donuts is Auntie Anne's Pretzels. I want to see a Voodoo Donut Auntie Anne's pretzel, collaboration there.
They could
We're
provide
meeting right in
little
the
pretzel rods for
Yeah.
Voodoo dough.
Yeah.
There you go.
Darren, that is a really, really good
Yeah.
idea, and that would make it stand head and shoulders above anything in the area.
Yeah. I'm going to start a campaign on that one.
You can get the spinach and cheese donut for Red Oven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mustard and ketchup for Hot Dog Hall of Fame.
I'm trying to think. Like the burrito donut for Antihitos.
I would actually try that. That sounds interesting.
I was thinking more desserts, but okay. Oh, I love a sushi donut.
Ooh.
Oh, it'd be a. I'm going to have to bleep that out, you. I don't think anyone else heard it.
No.
Yeah, the Antihitos one would have to be like a churro donut
yeah.
then.
In the
Oh,
shape of a doll's
A
head.
churro
Yeah.
tequila donut. I want tequila infused into this somehow.
That's actually a really good idea.
Yeah.
Oh, Fat Tuesdays, 180 octane donut.
A margarita
So inject it with green
donut.
alcohol.
Yeah. Oh, the center of a donut is a perfect place for a shot glass. I'm just going to say.
Yeah. I'm with you.
No, that place is going to make a killing.
Well, I
Yeah.
hope not, because
Well, it depends how many you eat. It may well do.
yeah.
And you know what? I totally support anyone queuing up for this one because, unlike Gringotts, at least at the end of this one, you get a donut.
It's a happy ending.
Mhm.
I was going to say, speaking of happy endings, but not really. Oh, but yes, before we move on, if you want to hear the full review from James, stick around after the outro and we'll pop it on there for you.
Yeah, that was actually only half of what James sent me.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was doing God's work.
Oh, he was.
Yeah. Oh, dear. Darren, do you want to talk to us about ticket price rises? No.
Yes,
Oh,
with every
really?
good news comes bad news.
Dun, dun,
Of
dun.
course. And it's that time of year.
Yep.
Disney made their announcement a couple of weeks ago, so it was time for Universal to follow suit there. And they have raised their prices again. Price of a one-day ticket is up to $115. That's up $5 from last year. And a one-day park-to-park ticket has gone up by the same amount, from $165 up to $170. Volcano Bay prices have remained the same, actually, at $67.
Yeah.
So they get a pass the first year. After that, I'm sure they're going up.
Well, yeah. When you see how busy, it'd be interesting actually to see how Volcano Bay does this summer after its first year of opening, to see whether A, it's as busy as it was last year, and B, whether you get as many complaints as we heard last year.
Were they doing flex pricing like on the busier times? Is that one of the things we talked about, or no?
I don't think so. You mean like
Okay.
obviously like
Like in the middle of summer, charging more?
no, I
Well,
don't.
Disney's doing that.
Any other times?
Yeah,
Okay.
but they do it like they do it park wise, don't they? Because it's like it's more expensive certain days to go into Magic Kingdom than it is the other parks.
Mhm.
I think they even do it for days of a single park too. So
Really?
you go to Magic Kingdom at a certain time of the season. Yeah, I was looking at it a little while back.
See, that's something that will never really affect us because we buy like a 2-week or a 3-week ticket or whatever when we come
Yeah,
out, so it's
good
irrelevant
deals.
to us. But I say this
Yeah.
every year, these ticket price rises come in. How many people that go to those parks on a daily basis are buying day tickets?
Not many.
I wouldn't have thought so.
Mm. Yeah.
But you never know, though, too, because I wouldn't think that, and I would think that people would all buy their tickets ahead of time to go to a theme park. But you go there to the theme park, and the ticket windows are full,
Really.
like every time we
Which
go.
is
for some
weird.
reason.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like the middle of the afternoon, and there's like a full line at the ticket window, and I'm like, "What is happening?
Yeah,
Like,
that's
what are you guys
weird.
doing?"
So you're going to pay $115 to get 4 hours in the park.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Ellie, going back to your other, the comment you made about buying a single day ticket, I still think there's a group of people doing that, right? Because I mean, at least when we used to go up to, Orlando, and we went to Universal, being a, Florida resident, you go up there for the weekend, Friday to Sunday. You're only going to buy one day because Sunday you're usually heading back home.
Yeah.
So I feel like at least for the Florida, Georgia market, there's still a pretty big group of people that do the one days.
Okay.
Unless you're going, living really close, going often, then maybe you're jumping for
an annual pass. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because I mean, what's the cheapest annual pass isn't that much more
No.
than a 1 day ticket at this point then.
No.
So potentially you could plan it out to go 1 day, 1 year, and as long as you go another day before that year, it works out to get an annual pass because you get your discounts and your parking, not so much because it doesn't only kicks in after the first day, doesn't it? But even so,
yeah.
If you go once a year and you use it the first day, and it was like mid-year, the middle of the year, you go out the next year, like the day or a couple of days before,
and
it's
renew it. Yeah.
Then you don't. I'm just thinking, well, no. Then you don't have to get another one. Pay the following year and do it like that.
So you're buying an annual pass every other year.
Every other year. And if you just went twice, you quids in, and
Yeah, the seasonal pass is $259 for Florida residents and $284 for non-Florida residents.
It's like just over twice the price, which when you consider you could go like however many times.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, you have blockouts, but yeah, you can go a bunch of times.
Yeah, you're going to get at least 100, 150 days out of it.
Yeah, absolutely.
For like $150 more or whatever it is. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, there are
maybe
a lot
that's
of
what
people
they want you to do.
Yeah, true.
Maybe.
I mean, for sure, because they want you to go back and spend some more money there.
Yeah.
But a lot of people only have the summer time, to go, and that's blocked out from that.
Yeah.
So
and Christmas vacation.
Yeah, exactly. So and spring break. So there's a lot of times when a majority of the people would want to go, and they just have to do the 1 day because that's just not an option for them.
Yeah. Because they don't have to worry about
just go Premiere all the way. Come on, what are you doing?
If I knew I was going to be there enough, I would.
Yes.
I don't even know that I'm going to be there enough, and I still do.
Yes.
It's Voodoo Donuts, that's why.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
I'll just be going there to get breakfast. Just it's only like 4 hours out of my way to work.
Say, can you not just get a Voodoo Donut annual pass?
Yeah.
This comes with free parking in a wheelchair back to your car.
Sounds good to me.
Oh dear, getting silly again. I don't know. Right. Let's go and hear from Jon Self, who is reporting from a celebration of Harry Potter.
Hello, this is Jon Self, guest reporting for the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast from day 2 of the celebration of Harry Potter. I'm just recording this immediately after the feature event on day 2, which is the talent event, which the 5 members of the movie talk about events and are asked questions. Based upon the events that I've experienced today, I think this is probably the best day to give you touring advice if you ever consider coming to this event. This event is wonderful and great. It's my first time being here. It's wonderful and fabulous if you're a Harry Potter geek, as my spouse very, very much is. I'm just a mere muggle. But if you choose to come here, these are the advice things that I would give you. 1, consider buying a package. They are expensive beyond words I can even describe for such an event for the average person. But if you do, it makes for a much more relaxing event. The Saturday of Celebration of Harry Potter is always the busiest day. There are 2 expo exhibit areas, one usually on stage 33 and now one on stage 21 and 22. The one on stage 33 takes hours upon hours before you go in. Now, what's inside is wonderful and great, but you go inside and you sit through more lines. So it's a commitment. They tend to shut off the standby line for that very early, so make sure that you're aware of that. If you're coming to purchase Celebration of Harry Potter merchandise, go to the soundstage at Soundstage 21 and 22. It's near the music soundstage in Universal Studios Florida. It's the same product that you'll find in Soundstage 33, and it's much, much easier to get to and get in and out, very simple process. Also advice, they hold the panel events, the talking events with the talent and the characters and the special effects people and all of that. They hold those at the music stage in Studios Florida, where there is no seating, and they hold the other one at Toon Lagoon Amphitheater. You know that thing they never ever use over at Toon Lagoon, and you wonder why they don't create something brand new over there? Well, they have that over at the Toon Lagoon Amphitheater, and it's much easier to get in. You do have to wait in line, you do have to queue, you get used to that, but you get a place to sit, you get to enjoy yourself, it's nice and covered, it's nice. It's kind of a wonderful experience. Having said that, the talent was wonderful. Stan and Natalia, who's their first time doing this, did a great job, and we have learned during this event that Stan will pretty much say anything and Natalia will say more than that. So you can probably find some of these videos on YouTube or online at Universal Orlando's Facebook page. Having said that, I will continue my reports of day 3 tomorrow. This is Jon Self out for the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast. Thank you.
We won't be tomorrow, though. It'll be in 2 weeks' time.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out, I was listening to that whole thing, trying to figure out where he was.
Windy, wherever it was.
I think it sounded like he must be near Rip Ride Rocket by the woo! So the coastery noises going on in the background.
It sounds fun.
Chris, have you been to a celebration of Harry Potter before? I know we've probably asked this before, but I've slept since then.
Yeah, no, haven't gone yet.
Is it something you'd be interested in?
Yeah, I would. I mean, I love the Harry Potter movies. They're great. I haven't read the books.
What?
I know. But I've had enough people around me read the books and tell me the books over and over and over again to know a lot. Plus, Alexa, she's going through the books now. So she's on the last one and she's just been reading a book, watching the movie, reading a book, watching the movie. So
good way to do
she's all hyped up. Yeah, she's completely absorbed in there. So
good girl. I like her.
Yeah, it may be. This may be on the list for the next year coming up.
Yeah,
cool. Darren, you're kind of done with it at this point, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm good.
I'd like to do it, but crowds.
Would you do it if we were over there at that point?
Depends whether you've got to buy a really expensive package.
No.
Yes, but expect me to scowl and curse a lot.
I think it is worth checking out for sure, at least once. I recommend going to one of the Q&A sessions.
Yeah.
Just because it's awkward and fun. If you like watching cringe videos on YouTube.
Is it really like that?
Yeah, it is.
Well,
Some
wasn't
people
it
ask
about
questions.
2 or 3 years ago that Mark...
Woodbury?
No.
Who's he? Mark.
Mr. Weasley.
Arthur.
Yeah. Turned up slightly inebriated, apparently, for one of his Q&A sessions, from what I heard.
Oh, really?
What is he called? Mark? It is Mark, isn't it? Anyway.
I don't know. That's possible. But no, the audience asking questions as if they were the actual people from the movie, and, like things like that. And then like asking, like story questions and things that, they couldn't possibly answer, that kind of stuff. And then, also like the girls requesting that, the Weasleys marry them and that kind of thing.
Oh.
Yeah, it gets real awkward in there.
The problem is you get people like Luna, I can't think what she's called, Tracy.
Love God.
No.
Yeah.
Her real name?
Yeah.
Yes, I've got a headache and you're asking me.
But she is that.
Stewart Baxter.
She would answer those questions because she's like as much a fan of the books and everything as the fans are. And then, like you say, you get the ones that are just actors. It's like, I just took it because it was a paycheck.
Ivana Lynch.
That's the one.
Yeah, so
I think if we were there, I'd kind of look at it and see how busy it was and probably go, nah, you're all right.
Yeah. Like I said,
I feel like
it's worth
one time, like Darren said.
Yeah. Yeah. The problem is it doesn't really change up every year, does it? Even this year, it doesn't. They've had a couple of people in who haven't been before, but for the most part, it's the same thing every year.
Yeah.
I'd like to know if there's
Williams,
like
for those
a
who are
list
screaming
of
at
people
us.
who have gone multiple times.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like every year and have some kind of like lanyard saying, here.
I'm a Potter nerd.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure all the the people from the other Potter Expos and stuff like that go to that one religiously as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we've had a few of them, haven't we? In the nearly 7 years we've been doing this, we've had a couple on from Ascendio, and we had Devon and Edward on from LeakyCon. So, we've sort of interviewed those real sort of, I don't want to use the word nerdy because it sounds derogatory, but it's, the ones that are really hardcore into it. And I've said before, I think Universal could do a lot worse than reaching out to those fan conventions and doing something with them as part of a Harry Potter celebration. But
Yep.
Yeah.
I really think they should. So I guess that's it, is it? Anybody got anything to add?
No.
No.
Not this time.
No. Well, I'm going to wrap it up then. Quite an interesting one this week, I feel. Lots of information to take in.
Started off a bit slow and then we kind of went a bit silly.
That's what's new? What are you? So yeah, let us know what you think about things like the entertainment pass and is there a favourite donut coming? What do you think of the milkshakes? All of this?
Look at their website and tell us what you're looking forward to.
Absolutely. Yes.
I'm sure some of them on the website they won't be selling though.
No.
You'll know which ones when you see them.
Yeah.
Secret menu.
Yes. So yeah, don't forget, after we've wrapped up here, James's full review of Voodoo Donut is there for your drooling pleasure.
And it's funny, it's hilarious.
Yes, enjoy. So for Lee, Darren, Chris and myself, this has been episode 289 of the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast.
Cut, print, that's a wrap for another episode of the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast. Never miss a show by subscribing on Apple Podcasts and leave us a rating and review while you're there. Not an Apple user? You can listen on Stitcher, Spotify, YouTube, iHeartRadio, or your podcatcher of choice. Email us any questions or comments to podcast@uuopodcast.com. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, YouTube, Instagram, and Pinterest. Just search UUO Podcast. Keep up with the latest news, rumors, and updates on our blog at uuopodcast.com. Thanks for listening. See you next week.
Howdy, gang. This is your pal, James H. Carter II from the Creepy Kingdom podcast. I'm coming to you live from Universal Studios Hollywood City Walk. Lee had asked me to stop by Voodoo Donuts and give you Orlando folk a little preview of what's coming your way when it opens later this year. I'm going to have a donut and then go into the park and then probably have some more afterwards because I cannot have a whole bunch at once. These are crazy donuts. If you're unfamiliar, they take the typical donuts and put crazy toppings on it. A delicious treat. I've been here several times before since this location opened, I believe in May of 2017. And it's virtually impossible for me to come to City Walk or Universal without going here. I might have even come here specifically just to get it, just to be honest. I am a donut connoisseur, so there's that. And there's plenty of specialty crazy donut places here in Southern California, but this is some of the best right here. In the past, I've had the ODB, which is a peanut butter and chocolate donut with Oreos on top of it and peanut butter drizzle. I'm not going to get that today because I want to try a few other for you guys, but that one, that's my favorite. So let's try something else. I decided to start it off with the Captain Oh My Captain donut, which looks like a regular donut with vanilla frosting and Captain Crunch on top. Let's try this guy out here. Pretty safe to say it's pretty delicious. I like Captain Crunch. It's kind of like just eating Captain Crunch because the vanilla frosting is kind of like milk, right? So that's kind of like what it is. So if you like Captain Crunch, get ready for that one. All right, I'm going to check back in a little later after I'm in the park and enjoy some more Voodoo Donuts. All right, guys, I am back here at Voodoo Donuts after a long day of theme parking it up at Universal Studios Hollywood. I've worked up an appetite, and I will continue with this very important and very extensive review of Voodoo Donuts so that the Orlando people can know what you're getting into. So yeah, we're going to start this party off here. I got the Chuckles donut, which is a chocolate donut with peanuts, caramel, and chocolate drizzle. So wow, this is a huge one. This is pretty much like eating a Reese's peanut butter cup pie. A lot of peanuts, a lot of chocolate. Very tasty. All right, the next one I'm gonna try up here. That's this next one is about half the size of the other donuts that I've had. The 8 Mile donut. This is a vanilla donut with vanilla frosting, completely covered in M&Ms. This is pretty much the equivalent of taking a whole bag of M&Ms, shoving it in your mouth at once, and then throwing a donut in there just to even it out. At this location in particular, looks like there's about 20 or so different varieties of these donuts. If you just like regular plain donuts, of course you can get that. The one that most people like to get, which I didn't get, is the Voodoo doll. Of course, it's a Voodoo donut. I didn't get it because I don't like donuts with filling in it, believe it or not. But can you believe that? But this one's the best design, clearly, because it's shaped like a Voodoo doll, but it has a raspberry jelly inside, chocolate frosting, and a pretzel for a stake through the heart. That's the best for design, for sure. They have so many different types with cereal, candy bars, anything that you possibly like. And sometimes you may hear of these kind of donuts. They have stuff on top of it, and it's so ridiculous that you couldn't even open your mouth wide enough to eat it all. That's not the case here. These are perfectly crafted. I'm not sure what the pricing is going to be out there, but I think they're pretty reasonably priced where you get. They're kind of around the $2 mark. So for theme park food and for gourmet donuts, I think it's an exceptional price. And I think this it's going to be a great addition to City Walk in Orlando. It's definitely going to go hand in hand with the ridiculous milkshakes over at Toothsome. All right, the last one I'm going to taste here is called the Dirt Donut, and it is described as raised yeast donut with vanilla frosting and Oreo cookies. Can't go wrong with that, huh? This one is huge. Well, they're all about the same size, but I'd say that 8 Mile one was really small for some reason. The chunks of Oreo are huge. The donut is so soft and delicious. But again, it's kind of a similar theme here. It's like taking a whole box of Oreos and not a whole box, like one of those snack packs, shoving it in your mouth and putting a donut in there at the same time. Just an onslaught of Oreo here. Well, I much prefer them to the Simpsons donuts, which is too sweet, believe it or not. I don't know. I just felt when I had that, the big pink donut, it just too sweet, too much to take in. But this one, it's just right. This is probably some of the best donuts in the world. If you like, gourmet, I call them gourmet, but just, out of the ordinary donuts. And, they're originating out of Portland. They're coming to Orlando. And I think it's going to be an awesome option. It's affordable. They have some coffee items in there at a separate counter, which I have not partaken in. because I don't drink coffee drinks, but yeah, it's a must-have. They come in these pink boxes, and you see everybody walking around with these pink boxes that say good things come in pink boxes. So, you know, if it's printed on a box, it must be the truth. So yeah, we'll see what happens here. What's interesting about Hollywood's City Walk is that it's mostly chain restaurants, not anything that's original, like so many of the options at Orlando's. But just announced was Vivo, excuse me, the Italian restaurant, which is in Orlando, that is coming to Hollywood. So maybe they'll bring some other awesome things out here, like Toothsome and Antojitos, Hot Dog Hall of Fame. I like all that stuff. We'll see. But anytime UUOP wants me to eat some donuts, I'm there for them. All right, this is James, signing off.